Hello friends, I am Dr. S. Bharti from Bharti Eye Foundation, New Delhi, and today we will be talking about the procedures available for correction of refractive errors in the eye. So friends, refractive surgery started almost 60 years ago, and the first procedures which were available were the procedures which included cuts on the cornea, and that was called radial keratotomy to correct myopic refractive errors up to about 10 to 12 diopters. The laser procedures we started with LASIK, but at that point in time PRK was also very much prevalent and a lot of people were doing PRK, and I started with LASIK where we made a flap and corrected the bed with the laser, excimer laser, and changed the curvature of the cornea to correct hyperopia, myopia and myopic astigmatism in these eyes. They were very nice procedures, but the limitation was that LASIK was limited to correcting almost 8 to 10 diopters of myopia, about 4 to 5 diopters of astigmatism, and about 4 diopters of hyperopia successfully in all these eyes. Beyond that, there was no other procedure available or no other option available for correcting anything more than 10 diopters of myopia. And then in nearly 2000, or maybe a couple of years earlier than 2000, 1998, 1999, phakic intraocular lenses came into being. These were called ICL or phakic intraocular lenses because they were implanted in front of the crystalline lens of the eye or the natural lens of the eye, and that was a kind of revolution in correction of high refractive errors of the eye in these cases where no other option were available. The current procedures for correction of refractive errors where laser is used are basically of two types. One is the laser vision correction with the help of laser LASIK, where we make a flap, or a lenticule procedure like SMILE, CLEAR, SILK, ELITA, and such lenticular procedures which are available, where we remove the lenticule with a femtosecond laser from within the stroma or within the corneal layers and change the refractive power of the cornea. So basically, when we plan to do a refractive correction with the laser, what we are trying to do is that we are cutting the cornea to such an extent that the refraction of the eye becomes nearly zero. This can be done with the excimer laser, where the surface of the cornea is, with the help of the excimer laser, it is ablated and the shape of the cornea is modified, or with a lenticule, extraction of lenticule, where a top and the bottom cut is formed in the stroma or in the middle layers of the cornea, and then a small lens of plus power is removed. When we remove the plus power lens, the correction of minus power in the cornea is achieved, and that is what is called lenticule extraction procedures. And these are the procedures which take care of the problems created by flap by other procedures like LASIK, and that is why they are supposedly safer. So the laser vision correction is majority of times that is what we are using. The only limitation of these lenticule procedures is that the power which you can correct is up to about 8 diopters spherical and up to about 6 diopters of cylinder for correction of myopia. Lenticule procedures are as of now not available for hyperopic correction. So that is another limitation of laser vision correction with lenticule, that you cannot correct hyperopia. There should be a procedure which can correct myopia and hyperopia along with astigmatism, and that is what we are trying to achieve now with other modalities other than laser vision. Laser vision correction in eyes where the thickness of the cornea is less than what is required, or in dry eyes and in such conditions. And in these conditions, what we can do, the option available for all these eyes where LASIK is not possible, what we call as LASIK rejects, is the phakic intraocular lens or the ICL, which can be implanted in the eye behind the iris in front of the natural lens, and which gives accurate correction of the refractive error without disturbing the cornea at all.